What is up, everybody? I'm Courtney, and Sean is OTW.
I'm right here.
On the way. Guys, we thought we were going to be late. Not even going to lie. My dinner was a bag of Skinny Pop. Seriously. It is what it is. We live, baby.
Up, we are live.
Shout out to the spirits of Clover Hill Village and Daryl Paulette and the lovely Miss Becky Paulette. Shout out to North Carolina. Paul Fowler in the house. Good evening, good evening. Badlands Paranormal. They about to roast the shit out of me because I didn't make it this weekend. I feel terrible. Baby. But we is live. I hope you guys had an amazing investigation. No, look, Daryl said Sean, my brother.
My brother?
Uh-huh. Grand freaking time.
What's up, grand time?
Dr. Odell. Good evening. Good evening. We are live, baby. Yes, and the most important person, Courtney. But, guys.
Courtney's a legend in her own mind.
Yeah. Everybody's famous in a small town.
Yo.
It's okay. We know people have things to do. Badlands, if you only knew the things that we're doing. Can't quite reveal most of it, but as you guys know, we've been diligently working behind the scenes at Hill City After Dark.
Sure.
We are going to be bringing some serious stuff to the local scene. So definitely stay tuned. I'm dropping little hints left and right on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. You will know that we are about to be really live.
Yeah.
With the unalive, baby. Chad Dalton. Welcome.
What's up, Chad?
We had a great investigation. Thank y'all for recommending and hooking us up. Man, 10 out of 10, Clover Hill and the jail.
Oh, yeah. Daryl's good people.
Cody, look, hit me up. If you were ever off Friday and Saturday night, we got things. We got things. And I will never turn down help. What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
So, yeah, normally, guys, I wouldn't be stuffing my face on live, but literally, my dinner is a bag of Skinny Pop. Sean hates his popcorn. I love it.
It's terrible. It's no flavor.
There's no artificial flavors. 3 simple ingredients. 3.
It ain't got no flavor at all.
It's not supposed to. It's Skinny Pop. It includes sunflower oil, salt, and popcorn. What's up, James and Kim from Spiritlet?
What's up, y'all? My extended fam.
Oh, man. But yeah, guys, got off work at the... It is the nastiest popcorn you can get. At least get popcorners.
Yeah, that stuff is nasty. I don't know how she eats that stuff. I tried it. It's not for me, y'all.
In the words of your daughter, you're a hater.
It is junk. That popcorn.
It's healthy.
Healthy my ass. That stuff is nasty. It is. That stuff is terrible. Like, who made that stuff?
I'll tell you in about 2 seconds.
That stuff is horrible.
Hershey's.
It's like eating air.
Yes, it's air popped.
It is terrible.
This guy. But anyway, guys, so we got a lot to talk about. This past weekend, we held an event at the historic Sandusky. Very successful. Didn't expect anything less from the amazing people here in Lynchburg. We got to meet a lot of really cool people.
We did.
Badland said we like flavor. Salt and pepper isn't seasoning.
That's right.
James Brady said salt and butter and more butter.
Courtney's from California, y'all. So that's probably why. She's a Californian.
Has your food that you eat ever lacked seasoning, sir?
I had to teach Courtney how to put the seasoning.
This guy, guys.
I'm from the South.
I'm going to set the record straight.
Not South. I'm from the South.
My mother was a phenomenal cook. She had a full ride to Cordon Bleu in London, some fucking where.
Every chef I meet is horrible. I'm not saying your mother's horrible. Not speaking ill of your mother.
Good evening, Gary.
But being a chef
Mama D
does not hold weight with me.
My mom could throw down.
Every person who's ever told me they were a chef has been terrible.
Anywho.
Every person.
Ronnie Anderson, Bedford Paranormal.
Ronnie, what's up, Mom? I didn't even see your comment.
I said Mama D.
Care.
Where are you at?
But listen,
too busy running your mouth.
I'm not saying your mom was a horrible cook because I never met your mom, so I'm not sure. However, you cannot rest in peace, Courtney's mom.
That's right.
Nothing but love and respect, but don't throw the chef aspect in there. No disrespect to any chefs out there, but
I just said my mom could cook.
Every person I met that was a chef was terrible.
Wow.
No seasoning on the food. They sprinkling little bits of salt.
What you want to talk about tonight?
Not that popcorn. You're eating it like it's good.
That's good.
Y'all, I don't recommend that popcorn. I guess I'm getting annoyed by it because she's eating it like it's good.
It is good. But
you make me so mad. You sit on the couch watching movies, eating it like it's good. That popcorn is garbage. Carrie, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I mean, everything else is good, but that popcorn is not.
You see this empty plate, guys? This had homemade fudge on it.
All right.
Sean ate the homemade fudge.
She gave my big ass this little tiny piece of... It pissed me off when I looked at this plate. Y'all, look at the stain. That shows you how big that piece of fudge was. She gave me this tiny piece of fudge.
Popcorn in my hair.
Stop eating it. I'm about to take the bag from you.
Leave me alone. I'm done.
No, I like popcorn. I eat popcorn.
You know what? I'm even going to pull you right now.
Stop it. It's not good. I love popcorn, y'all. I eat popcorn. Ain't nothing like watching.
Tim said he's not going to have an air popper in his house. Me neither. I'm going to go buy bags of Skinny Pop.
Ain't nothing like watching Judge Judy or wrestling.
You are old if you watch Judge Judy.
I am old, you know. Ain't nothing like watching a good TV show with some good popcorn. But I got to have some lots of butter. I got to have some seasoning. You know, I can't be like y'all Californians.
Spicy popcorn is awesome. Sean is getting spicy with the unflavored popcorn.
I can't eat that Look at this. We're going to stop talking about popcorn in a minute.
Look, I'd stop talking about it.
This is like...
Sean, you're about as traumatized with this popcorn as you are with an ice cream cone.
I am. This is like getting an EVP with no EVPs. This is like holding your recorder out the whole investigation and not hearing nothing but yourself.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'll keep it flipped over, please. This is like going to an investigation. All right, that's it. I'm done.
All right, I'll flip it over so he doesn't get distracted, guys. All right. Cardboard popcorn. No, it's not. It's healthy, guys. Skinny Pop.
Look.
Trying to watch my figure.
Watch it do what? You ain't gonna have no figure eating that stuff.
That's my point.
You're gonna be built like a 12-year-old boy eating that stuff. You gonna have no figure with that.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't eat Skinny Pop. That stuff is terrible. Whoever made that should be slapped.
It's Hershey's.
You need to get old school 1972 Cadillac Coupe de Ville with the diamond in the back. Pimp slap. Eating that stuff. That stuff is terrible. Horrible.
Somebody please come get this man.
All right.
9 minutes about popcorn. That's how long you talked.
Because I'm traumatized. You do stuff that traumatizes
Get a styrofoam cup, eat it. It's the same thing as Skinny Pop. That is not true.
That is a perfect
styrofoam cup is equivalent to Triscuits.
No, it's like eating those rice cakes.
Now, Smart Food, Paul Fowler, let me tell you something. I will not eat Smart Food anymore.
Y'all are bringing up stuff I've never heard of.
Smart Food is the black bag, the white cheddar popcorn. There's a reason why I don't eat this. Somebody traumatized me when I was a teenager and said, your belly button smells like white cheddar popcorn.
Everybody's going to start sticking their finger in their belly button.
They dared me to stick my finger in my belly button and smell it. I was like 12, guys. After that, I opened a bag of Smart Food and it was similar. And I was like, never again. So now, from 12 years old to current, I will spend an astronomical amount of time on my belly button in the shower because I am traumatized by this situation at 12 years old.
Do it right now and see what happens.
I can.
Are you confident?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Before anybody ever talks trash about me or my hat, because you always talk trash about my hat.
Look who's in here.
Stick your finger in your belly button and smell it.
Look who's in here. We got Dave.
What's up, Dave? My man, Dave.
Yeah, I didn't even see him at the last thing. Well, yes, I did because he was riding around real fast. Yes, Ma. Thank you. Thank you.
Skinny Pop.
Mom understands.
All right, we need to talk ghost stuff.
Rice cakes are cardboard.
I can't believe my mom is co-signing. Mom, we know you borderline, so we ain't gonna talk about you.
Masters of the Universe. Robert Ebert, I gotta check it out.
Masters of the Universe. I haven't been a movie guy for a while.
Speaking of movies, guys, drop your favorite all-time scary movie
there is
or
no
horror movie in the comments.
There is no other horror movie than Friday the 13th.
That is a lie.
Friday the 13th. Best.
I would eat Skinny Pop while watching Friday the 13th and take a nap with it.
That's why you can't enjoy a good horror movie, because you're eating that mess. That nonsense. And why do you got a big bottle of bourbon sitting beside you?
It's been that type of day. Skinny Pop and Monk's Road for the win, guys.
Y'all see this?
I could be one of those ASMR people.
What is wrong with you?
It's unopened.
Ronnie Anderson Jaws is horrible.
It hasn't been opened. It's been here. Jaws. You know, Ronnie, I'm gonna co-sign that a little bit because
I think Ronnie's trolling right now.
I watched Jaws, and then my mom used to take us to like the country club pool growing up, and like
listen to this, the country club.
Here we go,
California, y'all.
Anyway, in my mind, Jaws was coming up through the drain in the pool. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Mom. She said, I got your border, Sean. You know it's hereditary to be borderline.
Mom, you look like a ghost in your profile picture. Mom looks like the car. Mom looks like the lady from The Ring in her profile picture. Look at the picture of Mom. Mom, why do you look like that in your profile picture?
She looks like she's about to contemplate life.
Mom, you don't look like that in real life, okay? I saw you the other day.
Sean, that was rude.
That was not rude. Look, y'all, those of y'all who are mad at me about talking about my mother, we have a special, different kind of relationship. My mom and I call each other weird names.
They roast each other.
She calls me Dubby. You know, that is a terrible name.
Dubby.
But anyway.
All right, guys, Ghost.
We're talking Ghost.
I seen it in theaters when it came out in 1977.
Damn.
Ronnie. I was 14 when Titanic came out. There, I will throw ages out there.
I like the movie Titanic.
Wait, no, I wasn't.
I actually like Titanic.
I was like 12 or 13.
Rose is the villain in that movie.
What? Oh my God. Guys, this is a paranormal show, and I'm this guy.
Rose is a villain.
Yeah, the OG It is pretty good.
Rose is
Mom said she's a good witch.
Mom, we're going to have a whole podcast about Mom next.
Guys.
Rose is a villain, y'all, in Titanic. You mean to tell me that there wasn't enough room for Jack to get on that door or whatever she was floating on?
That was a messed up scene. I do think Rose could.
She just watching Jack float. He look.
Come back. Come back. Where did she get that voice? That's what I want to know. Come
back. Did she just let Jack go? Man, Titanic is terrible. I love that movie, though. I actually like Titanic. That's why I don't like getting on boats. Every time we go to Georgia, we get on this big-ass boat.
Bianca says Rose is not a villain.
What?
Hey, Bianca.
Hey, Bianca.
Guys.
Bianca, now listen. I'm going to see you real soon. We're going to have this discussion now.
Here we go.
Rose is definitely a villain. She did Jack very dirty.
Carrie said E.T. gave me nightmares.
That was not no sweet love story and all that stuff.
That is the first movie I cried at, Bianca. Yes.
What did you crying for?
Because she just let Jack go. And I'm going to tell you the scene that got me.
Villain.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, we fall in the water, we dying together. Ain't no sacrifice.
David said Rose was a master manipulator.
David, see, thank you.
Daryl said Rose did hog the door. It was plenty of room for the both.
Plenty of room. They could have floated away and been old, and they could have dropped the diamond in the sea together. Ain't no love in that movie.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
she all naked, posing in the car, and all this, that, and the thing. Man, come on, get out of here.
He sacrificed life for her. They would have sunk if he got on the door.
Why did she sacrifice life for him? Why the men always gotta die?
Because men are the protectors.
Ain't no protector. Well, shit, he ain't protect nothing. He died.
He protected her. He saved her life.
He ain't saved her life. That door saved her. That door is the hero in the movie. He ain't. Come on, man.
Oh my God, we're arguing about.
Jack did all this work, ran up and down the boat, got chewed out, looked down on, frowned upon.
Ronnie said sharing the door wasn't in the script.
Anyway, go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Bianca said that movie is so beautiful. That and The Great Gatsby. They're both so emotional. I like The Great Gatsby.
I love Titanic, the movie. Rose is the villain. Go back and rewatch it now as an adult.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he knows the good roles.
I'm a Leonardo fan. I liked him in Django.
Selena said he sunk down like a paperweight. He was a fool.
You're right, like a paperweight. Sunk the man down. He loved Rose. Rose led him on. Jack knew he was, man, please.
David said there was other furniture floating around Jack could have climbed up on. I agree with that.
Rose could have, instead of Rose going, Jack, Rose could have been like, chair, look at the chair. The chair's floating in the water. Come on, man. Look.
Jack could have swam to a chair.
Jack couldn't swim. He was cold. The man stiff. The dude turned blue. Look, we keep our ghost.
All right.
Ghost.
They should have ate Skinny Pop. They would have floated.
If they had Skinny Pop, Jack would have died sooner. Eating that shit. Man, nobody eating that.
Connie, we had a good time. We can't wait for the next one. Yes, we cannot wait to have you. We are getting ready to announce a lot of stuff here soon.
You want to talk about some of this?
I've been dropping some teasers.
Let's start with Sandusky.
Go ahead.
We'll start. I know we're going to get to your teasers.
Come back.
You would treat me like Jack. You would just watch me sing. Except it's nighttime.
I'd have been like, boop, and pushed you away on a door.
So I'm going to start with...
Good evening.
Good evening, Michelle Wilfong with the Haunted Apartment. Y'all check her out.
Ronnie switched that around. Because of Rose, Jack is a ghost.
Yeah, we get to investigate how Jack got just sunk and left behind.
Oh,
you know, Rose still living and got remarried. She over here dating.
Bianca eats Skinny Pop.
Oh,
damn.
I got a good feeling, Bianca. I got mad respect for you. Mad respect for you. You know, you're a beast at what you do. But I got a good feeling we're not gonna get along. It's gonna be one of those situations where I meet you and be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
All because you like Skinny Pop. You're a hater.
Y'all Skinny Pop people stick together.
You're a hater.
Sandusky investigation, y'all. I'm gonna say that the group.
What's up, Michelle Wilfong?
The group. Oh yeah, Haunted Apartment. Y'all go follow her on YouTube. Got great content. I want to say the Sandusky group that showed up.
Both groups.
Energy is everything in what we do, y'all, as paranormal investigators. I'm going to repeat that. For those y'all who are listening in the back.
Pirate's Booty. Is that like a brand?
Oh, yeah. Booty's always good.
Oh, wait,
that's Mr. Wrong podcast for that conversation. But anyway, the energy is everything, you know, in what we do. If you have negative energy, you will not get good results. Sandusky is a location that is a energy-driven location. And I will say that. And the group that arrived to Sandusky, man, the energy was just bomb from both groups. Why is all these people with the Skinny Pop?
You know what? Bianca said all for the Skinny Pop. She lost 65 pounds this year. She worked hard for it.
Bianca, congratulations.
I love that.
I do believe it wasn't the Skinny Pop. There was your hard work, dedication, and some of that that mediumship, that
what's up,
psychic
Sean?
stuff you got going on. But I don't think it was a Skinny Pop.
It was Skinny Pop.
But yeah, the groups that came into Sandusky, I honestly think that's why we got a lot of the the activity that we got. There was more equipment activity than I'm used to seeing at Sandusky.
Yeah, Sandusky was popping on Saturday. Like, it really was. Like, I was actually like, okay.
Now, mind y'all, I walked through with my tri-field, and there's not much EMF. And that skinny pop got me choking up. That there's not much EMF in there. But I just think the amount of energy. With one group, it was in there while I was explaining what the equipment does. And I noticed the more that I was given the history side of the investigation, the more.
Hey, Lois.
That's right, Bianca. Energy is everything. Energy, I'm going to keep saying that. Energy is everything. Hey, Lois. Yeah. All the positivity, and I was looking at people's faces. People seem to be, I could be wrong, but just from me guessing, people seem to be really into the investigation and enjoying themselves. And that's what brought out a lot of Sandusky. We got a ton of EVPs that night in my group. How about yours?
I got a couple. I got one Class A EVP.
I heard that. That was good.
That was actually really good. The thing that I want to bring up and ask you, Sean, is this. So when we ran our first tour in Sandusky, our first investigation ever, me and you went in there steady for months, just like trying to, teach the spirits how to use the equipment, explain to them and get them familiarized with us, let them know that we come in nothing but peace, love, and respect, and we just are interested in hearing their story. We got some pretty compelling evidence when we were doing our initial investigation of the place. First group in October of last year, great. Then we went in there a few more times, we investigated, and then we pulled a second tour in. And it was more personal than it was to the location, I think. I know we had a group in there at that time that connected with the most recent resident because they were directly affiliated with the most recent owner of Sandusky prior to the foundation actually, or the university owning Sandusky. We, after that, did not go in there. Do you think that Sandusky was popping because they waited a few months to communicate? We didn't go in there. We didn't, we kind of left them alone a little bit for a few months because we've been so busy. We've been traveling. We've been doing this. We've been doing that. Do you think that the activity ramp up had to do with the fact that we hadn't been in there in a while?
I'm going to say yes and no because, I feel like places do need to be, have a steady communication. However, I'm going to relate back to the energy from the groups. This last investigation, the energy was different from the groups.
It was.
The groups were like rearing to go in there. Even when we were coming off of our first tour, in the first group, I'm not taking nothing from the first group. First group was high energy as well. But I remember, and I'm bad with names, but Selena looks like one of the ones that was in the second group.
Yeah, she had the
I think she was sitting
hair.
outside when I walked in. She was like,
yes.
I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go in here. And that energy right there is what I think brought out Sandusky. And I just thought it was great. But even going back to our next location that we're about to bring out and announce, we first went in there, not very much, kind of slow. We go back in there a little bit more, but then we jump. We're going to skip forward to.
That's what I'm thinking, Ronnie.
We're going to skip up to the one that Ronnie missed because he was at a cookout, and we brought
a wedding.
He was at a wedding this time. There's always an excuse for Ronnie.
Yeah. He'll be at the grocery store.
He'll be at the grocery store, the mall, in his Hey Dudes. But the Miller Clater house where we brought Daryl, the energy was completely different in there that night.
Yeah.
And, that one was cool because things were actually moving and the EVP was phenomenal that we got from in there. So
again, good energy, guys.
But I think the energy.
Selena said my face.
Oh man, I got to tell that. I got to tell that story.
Yeah,
Selena, I'm glad you brought that. I didn't even tell you this story.
Tell it.
So we were sitting there. We were all in the room. I think I had two people on the floor, and I was standing in the back of the room, sort of in the back. And I believe it was Ariel was saying, "Can you respond to the knock?" So she did the knock thing. And then something knocked behind Selena. It was pretty loud, actually. It was like knock. And the way Selena turned around and looked at it, most people just kind of turn and look, or, they're like, y'all hear that? Selena turned like somebody pulled up on her like a gangster. She went. I guess you would have been there. She was like.
Speaking of knocks.
Like, you gonna fight the ghost, Selena? Like, I mean, you trying to throw hands? Like,
she might.
That's how it looked, though. She was like, she did the whole hair, like the. You know how Athena looks? She.
Do that one more time so I can watch your feather.
My feather.
Your feather is super spicy.
Oh, yeah. My ostrich feather. She would. Look, when she did it, I tried my best to hold in the laugh. Because I think we were doing an EVP session. Man, I had to cut the recorder off and start laughing.
Speaking of knocks, though, Naya got my entire group downstairs.
Oh, man.
That was so funny. So Naya got the we got the pleasure of having Naya join us on Saturday, guys, and so she had to work. So I told her she would be coming in the middle of the investigation. So I said, do not, whatever you do not come up to the house and knock on the door, because we will be dead in the center of investigating. Text me, shoot me a text message, and I will meet you on the porch. What does she do? No call, no text. My group is standing like 1 foot away from the front door, and Naya doesn't just tap, tap, tap. She comes and cop knocks the Sandusky door. My whole group screams. They jump. They all bounce in unison. Sean flies from from upstairs down and is like, what was that? That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Oh my God, Selena, you got to send it to our page. I want to hear that. That would be excellent. Excellent. We'll post it and give you cred.
Yeah.
Daryl said the night we went to that place didn't want us to leave. It got amped up as we were leaving big time. Awesome place. He's talking about Miller Clater House. Since the cat is out the bag, guys, we will be hosting a public event at Miller Clater House here within the next 30 days. I'm not going to throw an official date out there yet. It will be within the next 30 days. Tickets will be going on sale very soon. I will make a huge announcement. It's going to be a really big announcement.
We're dropping a video for it tonight after the show.
It's going to be a great announcement. But Sean, my lovely social media / content creator, I just make short reels, guys. So actually, Bianca, no. And it's funny you say that. So the historic Sandusky house was built. Construction was started in 1808 and completed in 1810 by Charles Johnson. He named it Sandusky because he was actually captured by Native Americans in Ohio, and in remembrance of this event in his life, he came back, built Sandusky, and named the house Sandusky House. So you are correct about the Ohio affiliation, but we are actually here in Lynchburg, Virginia. That is where the historic Sandusky house originated. Then fast forwarding to Civil War, the house was owned by the Hutter family, and Union troops came in and took over Sandusky and turned it into a Union headquarters. And this is a total crash course on Sandusky. But middle of the war, the Confederate soldiers came into town via train. When they came in, the whole town started hooting and hollering. Woo! Yeah, the Confederates are here, right? They're going to save the day. Well, General Hunter.
Yep, you got it right.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Hutter and Hunter. Say that 10 times fast, right? General Hunter heard all the commotion, panicked, thinking that the Confederates brought thousands and thousands of troops and knew he was outnumbered, so he ordered his men to retreat. Union soldiers went up on the roof of Sandusky, waved the white flag, whatever they did, told all their men to retreat, and they completely abandoned Sandusky. After the Battle of Lynchburg, there was multiple wounded and some casualties. Not as much as bigger battles. This was more of like a skirmish.
It was about 700 to 800 casualties.
So 200 of them were stored in the barn out behind Sandusky. Sandusky property was originally owned by Thomas Jefferson. And there were some notable presidents that were there. Hayes and McKinley. And obviously Jefferson came for dinner. So,
and I want to shout out Bianca Rose, by the way.
Yes, medium Bianca Rose.
She will be at the Creep It Real Festival that we will be attending as well. Make sure y'all come out there.
I need to know if you got Starbucks today.
Yeah.
Let's see. Locked up for me too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Can you guys? Oh, okay. All right. So Paul said my system froze. I didn't freeze on my end.
Are we frozen, y'all?
So let me know. But yes, thank you, Ma.
Mom is referring to Courtney's wonderful Florida water that she makes for all your spiritual protection needs.
Yes, I do make handmade Florida water, guys. Hey, Tammy. So that's a little bit of history about the historic Sandusky. Fast forwarding to our other location that we are getting ready to drop Publix on.
Gotcha, Paul.
Howie said, no, we're not frozen. Not now. It was on my end. No, you're not. Perfect. All right, great. Fast forwarding to our other location that we are about to drop, the Miller-Clater House. This was believed to be the fourth house built here in Lynchburg, Virginia in 1791. It is the only remaining 1791 structure still left. It was originally placed on 8th and Court Street. And in the mid-1930s, it was scheduled for demolition. The citizens of Lynchburg said, not today, bought the property for $100, dismantled it board by board, took everything over to where it currently sits today and reconstructed it to a standing and functioning structure. Currently, we will be holding events out of the Miller-Clater House. It will be eventually open for teams and things like that. Howie said, why is Lynchburg named Lynchburg?
Because you come down here, we'll... That's why.
That is not why. The original founder of Lynchburg's name is John Lynch. So this was actually all Campbell County at one point. In the late 1800s, they went ahead and annexed it over to Lynchburg City. John Lynch is the founder of Lynchburg and Lynch's Ferry, right?
It was originally called Lynch's Ferry.
Yeah.
Founded in 1757. He made a little deal with the Native Americans that were here. And
I love this for you.
Also, a lot of people, especially the out-of-towners, the out-of-towners love to, get afraid by the name Lynchburg because of the lynching, and they always want to throw the jabs. But lynching did come from John Lynch's brother, Charles, who was a colonel in the Revolutionary War. But the term lynching wasn't actually hanging. It did involve a rope. It did involve a tree, but it was actually, it involved tying people to the tree and flogging them. And actually nobody died from that. They actually were beaten and then released. And they actually brought Charles up on war crimes for that, but they released him and let him go because nobody actually died from it. A little bit of history on lynching, the true meaning of lynching.
Correct.
So,
but John Lynch started the
fact
first ferry system across the James River, guys. Lynch's Ferry. So, yes, Lynchburg is a very interesting town. It's also known as the hospital city. It's known as the city of Seven Hills. There's lots of little names here. So, and
it's also the chapstick town.
Yes, this is where chapstick was invented. The actual brand name chapstick. So, yes. Let's see. Court, you're right about using the mist for my hot. Yes, I'm trying to tell you. Cools you down. Gross. That's totally humane.
Well, what he did was when he was capturing troops or capturing POWs, and instead of killing them, he was tying them to a tree and beating them. So, I mean,
He whipped anybody that sympathized with the British.
Yeah. And so instead of killing them like they were doing in other towns, he would just beat them. So I guess, today's thinking that's bad, but back then it's a lot better than what they would do to other people who sympathize with the enemy.
Which there was a lot of makeshift justice back in the day, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And again, this is me putting out little teasers and little hints of what we're getting ready to drop, but
she said tree beats.
Tree beats. But yeah, we are going to be here soon talking a lot about some of the dark, twisted history, the scandals, the justice and the loss that happened right here in Lynchburg.
A lot of it.
So you guys have probably already seen me kind of throw out Hill City tours on social media. That is a Hill City After Dark company owned by yours truly. We will be in the next 30 days, right along with Miller Clater. You guys will hear it here first. We will be dropping a tour company that is going to include several different lantern lit walking tours. Lit lead.
It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
And lit.
But there's a lot of scandalous history, which I am all for a good scandal, guys.
You talking about the people on the mountain?
So yes, some of it could be tied to the people on the mountain. Some of it could be tied to just downtown. So thank you, Bianca. Thank you. We need all the love, all the support. I expect all our people to show up at least one time. That's all I ask for you guys, because it is going to be lit, as Sean said. But yeah, we're putting a lot of work into this. And by the time it's done, it is going to be worth it. I would jump on my own tour, guys. So, yeah, we're excited. We're excited. But along with Miller Clater, there's going to be a few more locations. So definitely stay tuned to our social media. Like I said, we will be dropping little caveats over the next 30 days. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I can make one big giant announcement here within the next 7 to 10 days. So that's going to be awesome. Ronnie said, I'll be there. Mom said, it's going to be Liddy. Ronnie, I'm not counting on you.
Ronnie will be there in spirit.
Yes.
And it's hard to be there.
Bianca said she will absolutely join us for more future endeavors, and I may take you up on that.
That means a lot. I'd love to work with you. Yeah,
I may take you up on that. Guys, we could potentially be bringing some celebrity guests with us over here to the lovely Lynchburg, Virginia. So, yes, it's going to be fun. And we're going to need your guys' help, too. I mean, that's how we get some of the best evidence. One of my very favorite pieces of evidence that I ever got was when we were hosting events at Old City Cemetery, and a woman brought her 3 teenage daughters, and her daughter took a picture of her mom just holding a K2, and unbeknownst to her, she captured what looked like a war veteran, full uniform, full like kepi and all. You can see it in the picture. And she didn't even know. She sent me all 3 pictures that she took back to back, and that was the only time there was a soldier in the photo. I'm here for it, Bianca. 2027.
Let's do it.
I'm booked till November fully. I'm right there with you, girlfriend. Right there with you. We need to visit Lynchburg soon. Absolutely, James. Y'all act like I'm the villain. I'm starting to feel like Rose.
Ronnie, you are the villain.
Ronnie, come back. Come back.
We love you, Ronnie.
Wait, you got to get your voice to crack. Come back.
Y'all, just for the record, we love Ronnie, but Ronnie does not come to anything if I'm there.
Yeah, if Sean's there. It has something to do with Sean. Michelle, you need a vacation. Come on down.
And guys, the main...
We'll be partnering with some local businesses, hotels and stuff, so... Yes.
The main reason why, and first of all, before I even go into this, I do want to give a huge shout out to Bedford Paranormal.
Yes.
So when we
and ASPS
and ASPS, I was going to get to them.
Okay.
I was going to get to them. I promise you. But I'm gonna start with Bedford Paranormal because they were most recent. I'm gonna start with Bedford Paranormal because I reached out to those guys, and before we present any of these locations, any of them at all, we investigate these places thoroughly. We go through and we look for activity at these locations. And so Bedford Paranormal and ASPS Paranormal both came into these locations, which is Howie from ASPS came in, Howie and Sarah, as a matter of fact, from ASPS and Bedford Paranormal came in there, and both of them did an investigation there, and they both got evidence from this location. And after we went in there, and my team is actually going in there this week. So 2 teams before my team even went in there. Now, Courtney and I have been in there several times at Miller Clater, but we're still currently investigating it to get more activity to see what we're getting. So far, we've gotten some amazing stuff. And we reach out to teams all the time just to see what they get because we want to make sure that before we sell one single ticket to the public, that it's actually something there. Next thing is these ticket sales don't just all go in our pocket. It also goes to preserve this location. You got to think Miller Clater House has been here.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks
Safe
for stopping.
Travels.
And it's an honor to have you in here, Bianca. Thank you. These ticket sales go back to historic preservation. Can't wait to see you too. Miller Clater's been here since 1791. It is the 4th house that was built in Lynchburg, and it's Lynchburg's oldest house. How many people in Lynchburg walking around even know about it? Number one. Number two, the house does need some repairs. It needs things done to it. Who's coming out of their pocket to fix it? So I feel like me complaining about the town losing its history, the problems with the history going away in this town, is not going to do anything. This is a way that we can all preserve history together, especially in the paranormal community. I hear people daily complaining and bitching about not having nowhere to investigate. We also are doing our duty to bring paranormal to a town that doesn't have it. It doesn't exist here. We are also in the right smack dead in the middle of the Bible Belt. The biggest Christian school in the United States is here.
Now, wait a second. I want to interrupt you for a second. So you said that you're not complaining about it and you're actually taking action. What did you do instead of just going, oh, they're turning everything into lofts? What did you do to make a difference?
So I was bitching and complaining about it. And I was upset to see that they are literally tearing down every historical location here. And I wanted to put an end to it. I wanted to fight. I wanted to do something about it. So we decided that we were going to join our local historic foundation as a board member to see how we can contribute to saving and preserving the history in our town. And, I'm a huge Civil War guy. Y'all know that. That's no secret. That's yeah, you're right. It's no secret.
Yeah.
There was a whole battle for it here. And arguably some people will talk about that Lynchburg was even the capital of one of the armies that were fought during the Civil War. And nobody even knows about this history. So Hey, Emily, shout out Lost Souls. But there was a whole battle for it here. Ford Avenue has so much history on it. Main Street, Lynchburg, Commerce Street, Rivermont. There's so much history here that it's just gone away. And this town is I've watched downtown become is just a place for you to get a DUI on a Friday and Saturday. That's it. Those buildings are so historic and there's no preservation of it. So what we decided that we were going to do was try to preserve and save some of that history. There's towns neighboring us and even further that honor their history and save it. We have a whole Black History Museum here that's open only by appointment. And we want to change that. We want all the history here preserved. There's so much great things that come out of Lynchburg that people, and of course, there's internet trolls who only want to talk about negative stuff, but we want to talk about everything: positive, negative, the good, the bad, the ugly. Everything needs to be preserved.
There was a lot of innovation here, guys. Lynchburg had over 30 makeshift hospitals during the Civil War. Okay, 18 of those were major tobacco factories that literally had to push their tobacco to the side and set up ground level cots and triage patients. At one point, they had they established a triage system right here in Lynchburg. There was not a triage system prior to that. Now, when you go to the ER, you go where? You go to triage first. They determine, is your illness or your ailment worth waiting, or do you have to go right now? So that was actually established right here in Lynchburg. Hand washing, just simply washing your hands in between patients, established right here. A huge epidemic among the cavalry horses took over during the battle. And there was a local doctor right here, Dr. Terrell, that developed an episodic to help that. So, the innovation here in healthcare alone is insane. It really is. Dr. Terrell found out if I just rinse the instruments off in between amputations, the mortality rate is going from 50% down to 5%. There's a lot of women history too, women innovation, Black history, women history, and then something as simple as something that we use every single day, like chapstick, invented right here. We were a main hub for railway connections, guys. So that's why we took on soldiers from the Battle of Wilderness, from Gettysburg, Battle of First Manassas, and other neighboring battles right here in this little podunk town we call Lynchburg. So while you're driving through the intersection of 12th Street and Court and Church, just know that during the 1800s, at some point, there was a body laying right where your tires are going over. Why? That was a main triage hub right in the middle of the dirt. A lot of people don't know that. So let's see. They don't have any volunteers. Volunteers for what? For the museums and stuff? They do, but not ones that are willing to sit there full-time or even part-time. I'll get you caught up, Emily. What we have learned tonight is Smart Pop. No, not Smart Pop. Skinny Pop. Skinny Pop sucks, and Smart Food popcorn smells like your belly button. That is what we learned. And we've established that Rose was a villain. Sean now says Rose in the Titanic is a villain right along with Sissy.
Yeah, Emily. Sissy from Urban Cowboy and Rose from Titanic. Villains.
Sean is a villain.
I stand on that.
And yes, we have Fort Early right in the intersection of what the heck? Fort and Memorial. Why am I blanking on that?
And nobody will agree with you that I'm a villain.
You are a villain. And yes, Paul, the museums. Yes, no. So there are docents and there are some museums that are open, but it's got to be like a major place. Like Old City Cemetery is open, I think 5 days a week for 4 or 5 hours. What we're trying to do is find docents that are willing to open these museums up. And instead of becoming a part of the problem, we became a part of the solution by joining the Historical Foundation. And, right now, donations for restoration and things like that are 1,000% what the foundation needs. And so we came in on the back end with Paranormal to bring the restoration and preservation efforts to the forefront.
Along with connections with people who work on these places.
Correct.
And like today, I was over at Miller Clater just today with a guy who's helping me work on the house and got the door handle fixed. They keep falling off.
Yeah. So, it's little things like that. But when we pop our very first event for Miller Clater, guys, a big portion of those proceeds is going towards door repair. Right now it needs a door. Daniel, not quite yet. They're coming. I'm going to, in the next 7 days, drop the date.
tonight there will be a detail on some of the history and lore that I just put together a day ago on Miller Clater. It will be a short little story about some of the history, some of the paranormal claims.
Yep, that video will drop just after 9:00 tonight, guys.
Yeah, so it's coming along. We're just trying to keep you guys updated the best we can on what's going on.
Eventually, yes, it will be available for private investigations. The answer is yes.
And you will be able to book them on our website.
Yes.
So keep your eye on our website. Our events will be posted, ticket links. You'll be able to purchase your tickets right on our website for the public investigations and the privates. But yes, we're working on all that right now.
Yep.
As we speak.
So a lot of things are about to come out and to the limelight, guys. And we're hoping to add another location. We're going in this weekend to actually investigate it for the first time. To give you guys like a little teaser on that, it was a makeshift morgue during the Civil War. So that's going to be, I'm super excited about that one.
And it predates the Civil War.
It does.
But the Miller Clater will be great for teams. It does have a working kitchen, working bathroom,
limited Wi-Fi,
all that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Daniel. I will make sure you get tagged for sure. For sure. And guys, if you guys want to meet us in person, 10 days, we will be at the second annual Creep It Real Festival. If you haven't already hung out with us, make sure you come hang out with us. I believe now there is 4 tickets left for the Friday night Jason Voorhees Hunt or Be Hunted puzzle / escape room / hide and seek.
Jason,
all the things.
The actor that plays Jason Voorhees.
Yes, heat and AC.
Heat and AC.
Fridge, microwave, coffee pot.
Everything you need. It's basically a Airbnb without the Airbnbs. It's basically an air.
No, it's an Airbnb without the first B.
Yeah.
And B.
B, yeah.
Because I'm not making you breakfast. So it's just an air.
But so basically the guy that plays, his name is James Stokes. He plays Jason Voorhees in the fan films. You can check him out. He plays in a lot of other stuff. I believe he's in supernatural TV shows. He plays in TV shows, different movies, but he is coming to Creep It Real Festival. He will be at the Doss House. He will be in full Jason costume from the movie, and he is literally chasing you around with his machete. Your job is to find the pieces of the puzzle to escape the house before he kills you. And at the end of that will be a photo op and a Q&A with him personally. It's not just a meet and greet. When I put that event together, I thought that, to me, it's boring as hell for him to sit at a table. You walk up to him, you meet him, snap a selfie with him, then move on so the next person can do it. I wanted to come up with an event that would be exciting for him to do and for people who want to meet James Stokes to do. So I said, why don't you put your movie costume on and actually have people be the victim in a Friday the 13th movie? If you're a Jason fan, let's put the people in the movie and have you chase them. So you're literally going to do pretty much an escape room with him chasing you around with his machete. So that's going to be at the Creep It Real Festival. Yes, he is a very nice guy.
Then Saturday night, we have, I think, 11 tickets left for your chance to investigate with yours truly and Scotty the Medium, and is it Irene?
I'm not sure who else it is.
I've got so many events in my head, guys. So many events.
Creep It Real Festival's full of events, y'all. Patty Negri's doing some events there.
Just kidding, Bianca. Why did I say Irene? What? Bianca, Scotty, and yours truly. Irene is doing $10 gallery readings, guys, but that sold out today. That's why that's on my head. I just got a message saying it sold out. That's why she's on my mind. But Saturday, June the 20th, 8 to 11, we will be investigating the Cambria County Old Stone Jail with Medium Bianca Rose, Scotty the Medium, and yours truly. And we already know, Ronnie, that's why you didn't get invited. But For those of you that are going to be at the second annual Creep It Real, if you don't come investigate with me, I'm literally going to cry because that is my birthday. June 20th, a legend was formed and born. Me.
Plus the Cambria County Jail, we invested.
Don't take away my spotlight.
Anyway, we investigated it a few months ago. And that was the first time I had a rock. Well, no, it's not the first time. Second time I had a rock get thrown. Both times it's been in the jail.
Yeah.
Because the first time was with Daryl at his jail in Appomattox. But that didn't get thrown at me.
The rocks were getting thrown at Cody with Badlands.
Yeah, the rock got thrown at Cody with Badlands. But this time the rock got thrown at me in the jail.
Why do ghosts throw rocks?
Yeah. A rock literally got thrown in that jail. And I've got that on camera, by the way. I should post a video of that.
You should.
And it was loud. And that happened more than once in there. It was like back to back, like 2 or 3 times. I got to go back and watch the footage, but that jail has some stuff going on. Death row in that jail, you can literally hear doors slamming and closing.
And the shadow figures in Death Row are real. Like, I soloed it in Death Row, guys.
She did. We were all in the basement of that jail, and Courtney did Death Row by herself live on TikTok that night. By the time I got up there, she was like, her eyes were like this big, which are already big anyway. Courtney's got Bugs Bunny eyes.
What?
So when I went up there,
Bugs Bunny is wild.
So when I went up there, Courtney's like, I'm hearing doors slam. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. And all of a sudden, I started hearing the doors slam up there, and this is all live on TikTok. Those of y'all who are watching, you can confirm it. I did hear doors slamming when they weren't supposed to be. There was nobody else in the jail that night but us. So jail's pretty wild. If you haven't investigated Cambria County Jail, this is your chance to come up there and do it with us.
And they do book privates.
They do book privates up there.
So yeah, it's going to be awesome. But there's so many events, guys, so many vendors, so many awesome celebrity guests. And this is all for a good cause. The charity of choice this year is Hi-Ya Nation. Shout out to Santiago Cirillo. He is the founder of Hi-Ya Nation. If you guys want more info, just look it up. But it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
June 19th through the 21st.
Creep It Real.
Evansburg, PA. We've investigated the Doss House, but not the jail yet. Daniel, 10 out of 10, recommend. Doss House, one on my top 5, probably my top 3 list.
Doss House is a good location.
But yeah, the jail's a good one too, for sure. So if you're coming out, make sure you stop by, say hi to me. I'm going to be vending. Sean is going to be roaming around. So,
and I want to wear a hat with a big feather in it.
Yeah,
so
you guys will find the black guy with the big hat.
With a big feather.
Big freaking hat.
And I wear these feathers because it annoys Courtney.
Everything you do it for a purpose.
I'm going to tickle you with my feather.
So, guys, we're getting ready to wrap this up. As always, we are live every Tuesday.
We live, baby.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to consume some actual dinner because apparently Sean has decided that Skinny Pop is not an adequate dinner for me.
It's terrible.
Considering all I've eaten
Worst
today
popcorn
is
ever made.
A beef stick and Skinny Pop. Yankee, I told you look like Yankee Doodle.
Went to town riding on a pony.
It ain't easy, Ronnie. I know. But I appreciate all you guys. We love y'all. Stay tuned to our socials because big things are coming. Big things. It's going to be a grand time.
It's going to be huge.
But I'm Courtney.
I'm Sean.
And we
live, baby. We live,
We'll do all the things. But yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday, guys. Bye.